Good morning, everybody. I thought I would pick up the camera and vlog today because I've got a really busy week ahead. I feel like my mind's super busy and scrambled and I'm juggling quite a lot, but I just fancy picking up the vlogging camera today. It's September now and autumn, hence the autumn jumper. I'm very excited that I can get my jumpers out. The summer, she's gone. Welcome autumn. I don't know about you, but there's a few periods throughout the year where I get the urge to really reset. One of them is obviously January after New Year, and the second one is normally September, and I don't know if that kind of ties back to when we used to be at school. Like, it's a brand new school year, September, like refreshing and like organising, and at the moment I'm really itching to organise. I feel like everything's a little bit chaotic in the house, which means that my brain is also chaotic. And me and my fiance recently have been dipping our toe into the idea of maybe switching up our bedroom at some point because it's not really working for us. So this used to be my old bedroom, which is now the guest bedroom. It's also where I get ready for filming or for the day, where I do my hair and my makeup, because I have a little makeup desk in here. But we have a wardrobe in here, which is just there. I have the exact same wardrobe in our bedroom, but since he moved in, I have not really sorted through all of my clothes, and it's meant that even though we bought loads of new chest of drawers, we haven't really organised to the point that there's not enough space for his clothes, and I really have that at the top of my priority list. I'll show you what I mean. So at the moment, this wardrobe kind of used to be, well, I've tried to make it the clothes that I mostly use for filming. So we've got like event dresses in here, a lot of my jumpers. It's all kind of mixed up at the moment. So some stuff I do wear, like this green jumper, they shouldn't be in here. So this is all of mine. And I really do need to go through it because at the moment, this bit is some of my fiance's clothes, but all of that down there is just all sorts of randomness. And then in here, ignore my unmade bed, but this is our other wardrobe, and you guessed it, these are all my clothes. Look how unorganised this is. So it's got to the point where I don't really know what's what, and then this side, all of that is my fiance's, but it's just not enough space, and I need to go through everything. But the plan is to maybe move our bed to where these chest of drawers are. We have one each of these, but they're the most minuscule drawers I've ever experienced. So we're going to swap the bedroom, kind of make it tipsy-turvy. So bed over there, and then we have a massive wall here. You can kind of see the top of our bed. And then we want to put, sorry, I'm seasick myself. We want to put the wardrobe from the guest room, that wardrobe over there, and the chest of drawers in the middle, which will hopefully mean that he can have a whole wardrobe to himself and a chest of drawers, because I've just got too much. It is simply a case of I have too many clothes, but for that means I need to go through it all. Not going to do that in today's video, but that is something that we've been thinking about recently. And speaking of clothes, I was talking about festive jumpers and everything, and this will bring us into today's sponsor, because autumn is here, my favourite season, and I wanted some more autumn wear, okay? I really am going to have to clear out my wardrobes. So I want to chat about a brand that I've recently discovered. A little while ago, I got influenced, okay? I got influenced on TikTok. I ended up ordering some brown leggings, which we'll get to how comfy they are in a minute, and some of these black kind of waffly work trousers. And when I tell you, I have been living in these. I mean, I've worn them around the house, I wear them for errands. For me, I like to wear them at my shop, the Lost Cauldron, because black is part of our uniform. They are just so comfortable. Like, they feel like lounging pajamas, but they actually look really smart. So I find that they're really versatile. So yes, I bought these, and then by pure coincidence, Halara reached out to me and were like, would you like to work with us? Now, as a very happy customer already, I was like, absolutely, we're coming into autumn. I could do with some more autumn clothes. Debatable, to be fair, considering how full my wardrobes are, but I digress. But basically, I want to show you some of the Halara pieces that I have recently picked out for the autumn season, and let me tell you, there is a lot of good ones. I feel like I have to start with the jeans that I am wearing. These surprised me. They are the stretchiest, most comfortable jeans I've ever put on, to the point I want to buy them in every single colour. Normally in an evening, me and my fiance will get changed into our pyjama / cozy clothes, but I found myself when I've been wearing these jeans, I don't need to because I'm already comfortable. The stretch in them, oh, the stretch in them. I've never had such stretchy jeans in my entire life. They're just comfortable, and if there's one thing that I think you should try from Halara, it is their jeans, because I have just been blown away. I cannot stop wearing them. Next up, let's talk about some more autumnal coloured clothes. I picked these trousers, and self-explanatory, pumpkin orange. This is going to go perfect with the jumper that I'm wearing today. They're this kind of like cord material. When I tell you they're soft, they are soft. They feel really nice when you wear them. They feel like there's plenty of room, which is really important for me. Now, obviously I went for the orange, but autumn colours, we've gone for a lovely kind of chocolatey brown colour as well. They've all got pockets. I cannot express how much I love clothing with pockets. Really love these. Like, I'm just gonna become an autumn queen. Now, the next pair of trousers, I was like, those look as comfortable as joggers, but they look a little bit more smart. And again, they're kind of this kind of cordy, joggery material. It's so soft. They're kind of like a little bit velvety. And yes, there are pockets, but look at this waistband. There is so much stretch, and I feel like these are going to be my go-to. So I obviously got them in green. How could I not get them in cream as well? This is a colour that I don't usually go for, but because of all of the colours that they have available, I looked through them all and I was really gravitated to this kind of, it's almost like porridgey oatmeal colour. I feel like I could really get creative with a kind of neutral trouser colour, because you can go with the colours when it comes to your tops, and Halara do also do plenty of tops as well. Speaking of tops, I had a basic white tee, which is very comfortable, but the thing that I've just been so obsessed with, I cannot wait to wear this for the next few months. It's this really soft, kind of like latte colour, hooded cardigan. Again, it's not something that I would usually go for, but I feel like my tastes are changing. Green's my favourite colour, so obviously I had to get another pair of green trousers. Now, why did I get these ones in particular? Because the black ones that I ordered before I'd even worked with Halara were incredibly comfortable, to the point that I was like, I need them in more colours. So I went for a green. These trousers in particular, the black and these green ones, they're my favourite. They're probably one of my top favourite items that Halara do, because they're so floaty. They're kind of great for transitional seasons. They're not thick, they're not thin, but they're really like floaty. They feel like, I can't explain it, but if you do try Halara, get some of these, because they're just so versatile. I'm sure I'm going to end up with these in about 5 to 10 colours, because trousers are something, when I find one that I really like, I need them to match every mood. And I think these are going to get a lot of wear. All of this is going to get a lot of wear. I have gone for the autumnal kind of season colour palette, as you can see, but if that's not your vibe, don't worry, they have got colours for everybody, and I do think you should go and check them out. But yeah, I've really been excited about autumn, and now I've got the perfect clothes for the season. Does this pile of clothing not just scream autumn with the colour palettes? And the best thing about Halara is it's not kind of like a one style fits all kind of thing. You can wear them casually, wear them for work, you can wear them when you're travelling, you can lounge in them. Honestly, the possibilities are endless because they are that comfortable. And for me, comfort is high up there on my priority list. Absolutely love the amount of colours that you can get. So we've got a lovely little pumpkin orange, but oh, I like that style. I want it in a nice chocolate brown as well. So you can really pick your clothing to suit the season or whatever mood that you're in, and that for me is just perfection. Also, something that I really appreciate about Halara is their sizing. Now, I'm someone that tends to fluctuate over time with their weight, so having multiple different sizing that is inclusive is really important, and they go from XS to 4X which is brilliant really, because it means that there is something for everybody and that more people can find something that works for them. Lastly, the pricing. It feels fair. And from my experience, the quality has been great on everything that I've tried from Halara. It doesn't feel like you're paying over the odds for good basics that look and feel nice. And I think something that really is just like the sweet spot for me is I don't have to choose between comfort or fashion, because I will always pick comfort. But sometimes you want to look nice whilst feeling comfortable, and I feel like that is something that Halara really do excel at. So yeah, as somebody that was already buying from Halara before this collaboration, I can honestly say that I do really love their brand. I love what they stand for. I love the comfort, the stretchiness, the amount of variation there is in colours, sizes. I do think there is something on Halara that will suit everybody. So if you would like to try Halara for yourself, I will be sure to link everything that I have shown you today in the description down below. And not only that, I've got you 20% off. If you use the code 20cherry, you'll be able to get 20% off. But yeah, I've been really loving them, and I feel like I am now set for the autumn season. It's not going to be the last time that I buy from Halara. I've been really enjoying them. Right, one of my tasks that I need to do today is I need to create some tea samples for my shop, because I made this beautiful tea collection, and all of these, before you buy them, they're kind of sealed so that people can't open them before you've bought them, and that means you can't see the tea, and some of these teas are beautiful and you also can't smell them. So I bought this online. I don't know what it's meant for, but there's 12 of these little tubes with screw lids, and I haven't figured out how I'm going to label them yet, but I need to get the tea into them. So I thought I would take this opportunity to do this with you. We can have a look at what some of the teas look like. I'm going to start with our newest one, which is Pumpkin Patch, and I've got a little funnel, and hopefully this doesn't make a big giant mess absolutely everywhere. And it smells like the peachiest, appleiest tea ever. And this one has like little ghosts and pumpkin pieces in there too to make it really festive. So let's, oh, it's working nice and easy actually. Oh, she says, hang on. Oh, okay. Oh, it'd be really good if I could get that little pumpkin piece. You can kind of see there is little pumpkins. There's a ghost at the top there. So that's the pumpkin patch one. And what I'm hoping is that when a customer's like, oh, I want to smell the pumpkin one, they can smell it. Yeah, that works. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And then somehow I'm gonna have to put labels on these, but I'll think about that last. Let's do the rest of the teas then. I'm gonna do Chocolate Frog next, which is a nice chocolatey blend. I can smell it through the packet already. It's so nice. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfection. Oh, so chocolatey. Little Chocolate Frog one. That's what it looks like. Right, let's get all of these filled and I'll show you them. Okay, we are done. And what's really good is I have 3 of these left over for when we expand our tea collection, which we're always doing. Hence why we've just come out with Pumpkin Patch. But this is what they look like. Oh, it's so magical. Does that not look like... Oh, hang on, I'm missing one. There we go. So these are the 9 tea samples for our collection at the Lost Cauldron so far, just so that people in store can kind of get a bit of a idea of what they're all like. But look at this. Is this not the most beautiful tea? This is our Enchanted Forest one, which is chamomile and rose. So beautiful. We've got the Pumpkin Patch one with the little ghosties and the pumpkins in. This one is Divination Class. And it smells beautiful. I think that one's cherry and almond. I do need to label these. I know our teas very well just from sight and smell, but the customers definitely won't. This one kind of has these little blue petals in, and that one is our Earl Grey one. This one that looks kind of similar, but also has lavender in, is our Sleeping Dragon tea. What else have we got? We've got Strawberry Green, so that was our Herbology Class one. Oh, that really does smell like the sweetest strawberries. You can actually see just up there, there's actual real chunks of dried strawberry in there. We've got this one, which is our bestseller, which is Buttery Beers, really caramelly. We've got this one, which is Headmaster's Office, Sherbet Lemon, and you can see like all of the lemongrass in there. It really does smell so citrusy. And last but certainly not least by any means, we have got Chocolate Frog, and it's so chocolatey. And this is so chocolatey because it has cacao nibs in there. But I just love, I mean, I'm very passionate about picking teas and getting the best quality teas. I have worked hard to find the best teas for our collection, and I've taste tested them. But look how beautiful that's going to be. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to put labels on the side. I think they need to be on the actual jars because if they get moved around, it's going to get very confusing. So they'll either be on the lids, but I do like this kind of woody lid. I think I'm going to do some maybe handwritten sticky labels or something. But yeah, I'm really excited to put these down to the shop next time I go, because I feel like everyone thinks tea all looks the same, kind of like a black tea, or what's the other popular teas? I should know all my teas by now, but green teas and that sort of stuff. Some of ours are herbal. If you want to know about all the caffeine information, it's all on our website. But yeah, they all look really pretty. I mean, look at those. Stunning. I just used my trusty label maker. Now, I know that this isn't aesthetic, but no worries, because I'm a genius, because you can't see them until you take them out. So it's like the perfect width of the base of this little stand. So yeah, I've labelled them all. I've put tape over them so that they're a little bit more sturdy and durable, but they're all labelled. So I'm feeling very happy with myself. I can't wait to take that down to the shop. I have also labelled some other ones, but those are for teas that aren't out yet. So we have 3 more teas that might or might not be coming. They're coming. But for now, here it is. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, I solved my own problem. So that's a job done that I needed to get done today. One thing down off my to-do list. Right, there's a few things that I want to chat about, a few things that I want to show you as well. I think the first thing that I should chat about, which has been such an awesome thing, and I'm definitely in a really privileged position to be able to do what I'm about to tell you. So my fiance has quit his job and he's come to work with me full time for, I guess it's the family business now, isn't it? But the YouTube side of things, because as I've got busier, there's certain things that has just been draining me of my time that I really, really needed a hand with. Basically, I've created a position for him where he can become almost my personal assistant, but on the other side of that is kind of like house husband kind of role. But I can't tell you how much of a difference over the last few weeks it has made. Like, he's saved me hours and hours and hours worth of time doing so many things that would be taking me away from doing the part of my job that I need to be doing, which is content creating. So I feel, honestly, I'm so grateful that A, he wanted to do this, and B, we are in a position where I can employ him. And I know there's going to be some people out there being like, oh, you're going to be together like 24/7. For us, that works, and it's already working so well for us. There's other peers of mine that have made this work, and I was really inspired by them, and it's been the best decision that I've made for a long time, and we're both absolutely thrilled about it. Today he saved me about 4 hours of admin work this morning. It's made such a difference. So that's something new. My fiance is working for me now. I'm very excited. I'm feeling really good about it. Other things, it's my best friend's birthday soon, Rachel. She doesn't watch these vlogs, but if you happen to be watching, Rach, stop watching because you're going to spoil yourself. But I wanted to show you a few of the bits that I got for her so far. I've just started. Her birthday's actually in August, but she was in America, and I'm seeing her at the end of this month. So the first thing is, we both love the Gilmore Girls, and I found this t-shirt. I think it was on a Facebook ad, and I really don't want to unfold it, but I'm going to. It says, Gilmore Ghouls, where you haunt, I will follow. And I was like, that is the cutest thing. And I got it in an oversized fit for her because I know that she loves lounging and loves being cozy just like me. So I got her a brand new t-shirt, and it's a really nice kind of acid wash material as well, which looks great. I bought her some very fancy chocolates. I did think that this was going to be a little bit bigger because they were quite expensive. These are Fortnum and Mason. I think it was like their enchanted forest chocolates or something like that. But it's got all these autumn leaves. There's a luster owl in there. There's like acorns, but I was like, they look superb. So I've got her that. I have also bought a silly joke present. I'm gonna get her a bottle of wine or rosé that she likes, and I got this custom label printed, and it's like prescription rosé, and it says patient name Rachel in brackets Chummy Supreme, and then it's signed Cherry in brackets Dr. Chummy. Don't ask. So I thought that was funny. So I'll get a little bottle of wine as well. I need to get a few more bits. I've actually been with Rach, because we're like long distance friends, best friends I may add, we end up not seeing each other for long periods of times. She's in America quite a lot and I live up here. We live 5 hours apart because she lives all the way down south. So over these kind of gaps where we don't see each other, I always squirrel a load of stuff away for her. So I've got loads of things to give her as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to spend some time with her soon because it's been a while. So that's everything that I've got for her. I had a book delivery today. This is a Waterstones exclusive edition of Metal Slinger. Can we just talk about those edges just for a moment? I'm really excited about this. It says one boat, one bed, one jaw-dropping plot twist. It's a romantasy, and that is very much my genre, so I'm very excited to read that at some point soon. I wondered what that noise was. My fiance is brushing something on the patio very noisily. Anyway, some other bits and bobs that I've got. I've had some PR recently, which is very exciting because I haven't really had PR for a few years now, just because of the whole situation that I discussed in my life update. I'll link it down below as well. But yeah, so we've got some treats from Pixie, which is very exciting. This is the Rose Remedy Mask. I got an in-shower steam facial. How good does that sound? This is, it's called 50 On The Glow Shield, which is a nice SPF, which you can literally throw in your handbag, and I'm always forgetting my SPF. But this is like a little twist up sun protection. Feels really nice actually. So that is definitely going to end up in my handbag. I think that's a good one. And then some little after sun sheet masks. I could have used these the other day because I did get sunburnt when I was out at Chatsworth Country Fair. And then something very exciting arrived, guys. I had no idea what this was. So Colorpop got in touch with me and they were like, right, we've got a collection we want to send you. I was like, okay, did I get to know anything else? And they were like, no. And then this arrived and Shrek. I have looked at this already and they've sent me the full collection of the Colorpop and Shrek, and my favourite thing after looking at it is this. It's like gumdrop buttons. It's a lip oil, a candy lip oil, but wait till you see it. So it's got the little gingerbread man and it's a lip oil, but look, it looks like it's got little gumdrop buttons and it smells like sweets. It smells so good. It feels so good. Oh my God, you want to eat it. It smells that good. So I do recommend this. I've used it already, but not my gumdrop buttons. So they've got a lip oil. They've actually got a Shrek eyeshadow palette. The colours are cool actually. Let me take that off. There you go. This is the Shrek Colorpop palette. Fabulous. This just gave me so much joy when it arrived. I love that the inside of the box is a pattern of onions. So thank you so much, Colorpop. There's loads. Ogres are like onions. There's a little body glitter. There's loads of like lip glosses. This one's got donkey on it, which is fabulous. There's also one for Lord Farquaad. Fantastic. There's a Fiona one and a Shrek one too, and a few other bits and bobs. So yeah, it's a makeup collection you never knew you needed, but there it is. So thank you so much to Colorpop for that. Also, let me just move you over here because Big Potato Games also sent me a few, and I've actually played these already with my other half, and this one was very fun. It's called That's Totally You, and it's between 2 to 8 players, which is great because there was 2 of us, and you basically have these cards that say a statement, and then after like a countdown of 3 or whatever, you can decide who it's more like. So for example, who's more likely to forget that they've got a piece of clothing on their arm and walk out of a shop or something like that, or who's the more likely to be clumsy and trip over. So yeah, that was great fun, and it's nice to kind of get to know who you're playing with, which is fun. This one I've not played yet because it's between 4 and 10 players, but I thought I might save this for Christmas, and it's called You Can't Say And as someone that has actually had vocal coach training to try and not say and do loads of kind of like it's not tics, it's something that it's basically the reason we say is because it's our brain trying to bridge the gap between before we say it. So it's about landing your thought before you say it, if that makes sense. And see, I just ummed. I would be terrible at this game, but I'm really excited about it. I'm really conscious of how much I'm saying now. I do like potato games, big potato games, because I've played a few of them. I've actually got a few in my gaming cupboard already. But yeah, thank you so much, Big Potato Games. Had a lot of fun with one of those already and can't wait to get some more players for the other one. Something else that I can show you is I tripped and I fell into Bath and Body Works the other day. I was out at Manchester Trafford Centre filming my Primark home video, which you can click here if you've not seen it yet. And I realised my favourite season has begun and the shops are stocking for it. So they had Halloween and autumn stuff in Bath and Body Works, and I've been a big lover of Bath and Body Works as long as I can remember. Even before they used to stock in England, I would make trips to America, not because of Bath and Body Works, but anytime that I went to America, I always made sure I visited a Bath and Body Works so I could bring loads home, because we couldn't get it over here and I was very jealous. So what have I bought? Vampire Blood, which is a body wash. It smells so good. It's red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. So that's a good one to put into my shower soon. Me and my fiance love these foaming hand washes, and they're the only ones that we tend to use in this household because we're just big fans of the foam. This is Candy Apple Cauldron. You knew that I had to buy it because there was a cauldron on it, and I love the colour as well. Let me smell it. Oh my god! Mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. Heaven. I did also get one that wasn't foaming because they didn't have it in the foaming ones. It's called the Perfect Autumn. I was like, yes, I will take that. Oh my god, that's so sweet. That is glorious. That is fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, and crisp apple. I love apple scented things. That is so nice. I did get 2 candles as well, which I don't need any more candles. I've got my whole Lost Cauldron collection of candles to burn through, but big fan of these. Ooh. Oh my god, they wrapped them up so well. This one is called Autumn Woods, and this was one that both me and my fiance really like the smell of. I always get him to sniff test everything that I buy because there's no point if he doesn't like it, because I'm not going to light a candle that he hates the smell of. But this is Autumn Woods. This was £29.50. They're expensive, but they last. It's a 3-wick candle. Oh my god, that is glorious. Glorious. English lavender, dark walnut, and white amber. And last but certainly not least, yes, another candle. We are in the season where I'm actually using the candles at least. Now, I bought the hand wash of this not so long ago, and I didn't realise they had it in a candle. It's called Book Loft. So this is one for all of my bookish viewers. It's a very subtle one. It's a soy wax, and the scent is, you have to tell me what the scent is. You say it on everything else. It doesn't say. That's weird for a Bath and Body Works candle. Like, this one says it on the front quite clearly, but it's in scent Book Loft, and I can't explain it, but it's really nice and I'm very excited. I love the aesthetic of what it looked like, did like the smell, and I love that it's bookish. So there you have it. A little impromptu Bath and Body Works haul. I can't wait. Honestly, I'm thrilled. I've got a week off coming up. getting all the decorations out, guys. I've actually got in my car at the moment a massive box full of pumpkins because tomorrow I need to go and set dress the window at my shop because we're still in summer. The leaves are turning brown and I'm not having that. So there we have it. Right, I'm gonna go and put all of this away because this bed was beautifully made and now it's chaos. Chaos! Chaos! He's just said from downstairs that we have a coat problem. What do you mean we have a coat? Oh my God, are you kidding? Where are you? We have a coat problem. We're currently clearing out our cupboard under the stairs. And these are all our coats, hoodies and all sorts of things. I wonder who has the most coats though. Do you reckon it's you or do you reckon it's me? We could do a count.
I think it's me.
You think it's you? I think it might be. That one's definitely mine. That one's mine. There's some, yeah. I think it might be you, darling. Oh my God. Chaos. What have you done? The hair went up because house organising began. We came to the conclusion that most of the coats were in fact not mine. Don't give me that look. And we've actually whittled it down to only having 2 coats each in there, or 3 for you, 2 for me. But I'm actually in the market for some new coats. I've got my eyes on, I keep seeing people with this like yellow, oh, I have hiccups. Excuse me. I keep seeing people with this yellow Jewels waterproof coat, which I'm tempted by. I don't know if they still sell it, but I'm gonna have a look. And I also think I'm in the market for a black, like, cuter coat. I got rid of a coat that I've had for years. It was an old Crimes of Grindelwald coat, and it had the most beautiful shape. It was turquoise. It used to look like this, and I wore it out. It was looking tired, it was looking old, it looked a bit scraggly, so I've given that away. Maybe someone could get some more use out of it, but for me, it was time to say goodbye. So I think I might get a bigger, not a bigger, what am I saying? I need to nap. I need a black coat, and I'm going to be on the hunt for one that's in a nice shape with that kind of long taily bit at the back. So I'm going to hunt this winter for a few more new coats. So I need a waterproof and everyday. That'll probably keep me going. You want a few more coats as well, don't you? So we might have a little coat shopping day at some point soon because we are getting into the colder months now. But let me show you the cupboard under the stairs now. Okay, so here is the cupboard under the stairs. Now, it's not the neatest, but everything in here we use. So we have wrapping paper down there. We've got a few of those big potato games because I need to sort my game cupboard out. Mostly bags and coats. So these are the bags that I use the most. I've got this one, which is from John Lewis, which you bought me actually from my birthday a few years ago. I love it, it's so good. It's just a lovely black leather handbag. And then this one from Vera Bradley, who I worked with this year. This bag has surprisingly been the most convenient bag. I've had a lot of comments on that one. And then we've got our hiking bags, gym bags, loads of other bags. There's actually bags hiding down here. I haven't shown you this one. Is this not the most beautiful bag you've ever seen? And yes, that is a working clock in the front. We sell these at the Lost Cauldron and we sell them in black and this vintage brown. I was like, I need that. I couldn't resist that. So I've got some of my more fun bags which are kind of hiding underneath all of the coats, which I'm sure will get forgotten. And then we've got loads of boxes which have all of our fire stuff for the log burner, loads of extra shoes which we don't wear all the time and don't need out, and just general cupboard under the stairs things and a few hats. So it's looking so much better than it was. There was no floor. You could not see the floor, and you can now. So that's a nice house job done. And the living room, we're currently washing our rug because they are washable. We got them from Ruggable, and this is what the kind of base mat looks like underneath. But we're pretty tidy in here, apart from that obscenity. Yes, I'm talking about your racing car thing. You've taken away the aesthetics from the lounge. This isn't in here all the time. It does go back into the garage occasionally. We need a more permanent room for it. Hello, Norman. Just strutting around. Go show everybody how you scratch a post. Yes, what a good boy. Yeah, it's really hard to clean around this. It's actually really heavy, but it kind of works with our PlayStation down there, and he gets to do sim racing and that kind of stuff. So, apart from, if you ignore that, it has been cleaned in here today. I'm very excited to sit on this. Now, I've got something to admit to you, actually. Remember I bought this sofa a few years ago. I was like, this is the best sofa ever. And it cost me a pretty penny. It's from Loaf. I bought it, I loved it. It looked aesthetically pleasing. It's fairly comfortable as far as sofas go, but I have had the buttons, you know, these kind of like these buttons. This chair's fine, which is also from Loaf, but the buttons on the sofa, almost 90% of them have popped off. And I've even hired a sofa specialist to come in probably about 3 times now to hook them back in, because he has to turn the sofa upside down, open it up, get some really strong thread. But yeah, it's just not working for us. So we're also in the market for a new sofa at some place. Look how fashionable my hair is right now. So yeah, not that pleased. And surprisingly, those little buttons popping off, they weren't under warranty, which is ridiculous considering I think I spent about £3,000 to £4,000 on that sofa plus this armchair combined. You expect quality to last forever, and I don't understand why they've used rubbish string or something. But yeah, so I'm really not pleased, but I am excited to sit on it later on, and we're going to watch Outlander together. We've got brand new reed diffuser, which he's put out today. The love of my life knows that I like good things that smell nice. So yes, this is the new living room reed diffuser, frosted pear and apple. That is awesome. I'm really enjoying that. And here's the bookcase of dreams. My fantasy bookshelf is certainly coming along. Look at all those sprayed edges. Very, very excited. So much reading to do. But yeah, it's actually starting to get dark outside already. And darling, what time is it?
4:15, but it's just going to rain.
The clock stopped in here. It says it's 5 to 7. I was like, have I been filming all day and we've just skipped dinner? But yeah, so it's around 4ish and it started to rain. It's miserable outside. I feel like I've chatted your ear off today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna pause there, I think. Leave any questions, comments, anything you want in the comments down below. I'll be sure to respond to some of those. If there's anything that I've shown you in this video you've seen and you want to know more about it, again, let me know. And I guess I will see you in my next video. I'm just really enjoying the fact it's raining. It's so cozy when you can see and hear the rain. That makes me one happy girl. Hello, Nambi. Norman's like, oh my god, it is really raining now. Open the heavens. Perfect snuggly weather.